Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Monica, and well. So guys, in our today's video I want us to talk about a question that I got from someone, and someone was asking for my own personal opinion on whether should I buy or should I buy locally, should I buy in Kamukonji, should I buy in Isli. So this is the question. And I don't know if you have ever thought about this question, or you have ever gotten yourself in a situation whereby you ask yourself, ninunue Kenya ama tu niende tu China, unajua. So I'll be giving out my opinion regarding this question, because I think it's a very important question that as someone who is thinking, or someone who is importing, every time that you decide to import, you need to look at these factors and decide, is it really making sense for you to import, ama you can just buy locally ndo na it makes sense to you guys. If at this moment you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please guys, make sure you, number one, you like the video, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified every time we upload a new video. Can I give you a second for you to subscribe? Please subscribe. I'm waiting. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so number one thing that I think you should consider, or you should have a look when you're thinking whether you should import a product, is the availability of a product. I would say this: if a product is available locally and the price of that product, ukifanya hesabu zako na ukiimport, unaona like there isn't much difference. For me, I would say then get that product locally. That is what I would say. Again, tunasemanga, as much as that I do talk about importation, this is what I usually say: if you can be able to promote our local manufacturers, then this is so nice. Because remember, our manufacturers, the moment they start the production, it means that they are employing our own people, na pesa ina circulate locally. So if at all the product is available locally, then wacha tujenge Kenya, let us promote our local businesses. Okay, so this is what I would say about this. Then the other thing I think you should consider, it's about time. For example, let's assume you're importing your wedding gown, and maybe your wedding gown your wedding is in 2 weeks time. I would say there's no need to import, because at the end of the day, actually you will get frustrated. Utapata mko na issues na supplier, and acha na issue na suppliers. Assume this product arrives and then you realize haikufit vizuri. You need maybe a smaller one or maybe a bigger one. Unaona, size hakuna time. So time is something that you need to consider. Again, there are some people who feel like waiting for a product like kama ni air, you need to wait for about maybe 1 to 2 weeks. Another thing is, if you want that product to come by sea, you will have to wait for 30 to 45 days. And currently, today is when is today? We are on November 2022. Most of the cities in China, they are still under lockdown, so you'll find that vitu haziendi as they're supposed to go. Anybody who has imported during this season can agree with me that your lockdown, it may affect a lot of movement za mzigo sana. So you'll find baada ya mzigo ifike by December, hiyo mzigo itafika January or February, assuming that you had imported some products to be used during the Christmas festivals. Do you see? Then it's not making sense for you. And I also think with time, you need to check on the season. Hiyo sijui niseme kama ni seasons ama tuko time gani. Una time saa zile, unajua the problem with China is that they are still facing lockdowns, by the way. Na hizo times zenye una face lockdowns, you need to do a lot of calculation. Ujue mzigo unaleta, si mzigo unaleta na haraka zako. You need to give it ample time, because these are lockdowns, they completely affect the time when this mzigo is going to come. Okay, so have a look at that. Make sure unakaa ukue mtu wako, kama una import from China, kuwa mtu ako updated on what is happening, what their news, my goodness knows what's their news. What's their news, to know what is actually has been taking place. Okay, and the other thing that I should say, should you import or should you buy locally? I would say something to do with the production, and I want you guys to do some thorough research on this. This is something that I came to realize when I was doing when I was doing import zangu juzi too for my shoes. I realized sometimes unajisumbua sana kuimport, na kumbe hiyo kitu ina produce locally. Be careful on that. Whatever item you want to import, angalia kama hiyo kitu iko locally, kwa sababu utapata kwanza yenye imeproduce locally sometimes inaweza kuwa iko a little bit cheaper, ama inakusavia time. You have kuskamiwa, chances of being scammed ziko minimal, si kama venye unabuy. Again, utaenda ujiangalia product na uone kama it's something which you would consider buying or not. Na leo na ngoa na si edit, I'm not editing, itaka hivyo venye na ngoa. Okay. So a time when you would consider importing rather than buying locally, I would say it's when you want a high quality product. I came to realize sometime ile kitu yenye unataka na iko available in Kenya, utapata sometimes quality yake ni mbaya. And maybe it is not produced locally, probably it is imported, yes, but quality yake ni mbaya. And maybe for you want a better quality, so I would say, and yeah, your imported product, go for it, go for that imported product, upate ile quality unapata, upate ile quality unataka. Okay, so this is when I would say that it is good for you to consider importing. There's a time when you can consider importing. It's when you want to get a better profit margin. For example, utapata mtu mwenye maybe ni a wholesaler in Eldoret, a wholesaler in Nakuru, yeye anakujianga vitu zake Nairobi, okay? And anapatanga kwa wholesaler mwingine, but because ule pia wholesaler amechukua hizo product from maybe hajachukua from China, maybe amechukua kutoka kwa supplier wengine. Ebu angalia brokers wote wako hapo, unapata profit margin yako imereduce. So kama unataka profit margin yako increase, then you should definitely go for imports. Go buy for imports, definitely your profit margin itakuwa kubwa. And again, utapata vitu unique, okay? So the next topic actually is on unique. So if you want to go for unique item, for example, kuna watu wenye wako maybe in the kitchenware sector, kuna watu wako kwa interior design, kuna watu wako into the fashion industry. These are some of these industries that they keep on changing time by time. Leo ni hii ilikuwa na trend, kesho ni ingine. So ndo ile biashara yako iende vizuri, si definitely you need this a unique item. Yes, you need that unique item. So utapata maybe, kwa nini usijiende mwenyewe China, uende hiyo mzigo yako China, uilete Kenya uuze, ama whichever country you are in, bring it and sell it, and then by the time the others are thinking of selling a similar item, ama before it becomes of English is not coming, it's becoming overpopulated. I hope you are getting the point. Yes, overpopulated. By the time it gets overpopulated, na hiyo English is correct. Yes, but it is overpopulated. Ikuwe mingi kwa soko. Umeuza, and then you go next for another unique item, okay? So watu wenye kwa ile field vitu zina changing, then this is something that you would go for it. And I also think even in the construction field, kuna sometimes tests they were trending. Sisi say kuna mikeka za mbao and other stuff. So this one I would say go for importing, because utakuwa unajipata una make sales poor before the others copy a similar design which is trending, okay? So the other thing that you need, a factor that you should consider when importing, or maybe a factor that you should consider in order to import or buy locally, it's about the price. And when it comes to price, maybe I should elaborate something. Kuna patanga sometime, I want to show this. There's a difference between I want you guys to have a look at two people, wewe na mtu mwingine. Nyinyi wote you get your products from China. But sometimes you can come to realize that mtu fulani bei yenye anauza nayo kitu fulani niliona China, hiyo bei yake hata kama naweza taka kuuza nitakuwa nauza hasara. And then you wonder, huyu mtu anatoanga hizi vitu wapi? Na venye bei yake iko cheap. I want to elaborate something to you. Especially for the mini importers, you might get affected by this. I want you to know that. Remember, every time that you are buying a product from China, you can buy a product from three kind of people. Number one, you can buy from manufacturers, you can buy from wanatango agents ama whatever, and also you can buy from a trending company. All those people will be having different prices, okay? Now ukikuwa mini importer sana utaenda kwa manufacturer. Really? Kwa sababu remember, a manufacturer has a very big MOQ. For example, tuseme ni kama hiki kitambaa yenye nimefunga kwa kichwa. Atakwambia you need to buy like 1,000 of the same design. Na wewe utaki design moja, maybe una import kwa duka yako ya retail, okay? So utaangalia uone hasa nikichukua 1,000 pieces for one design, is it making sense to me, okay? So hapa ndo unapatanga like a difference in price come. Umeenda kununua maybe kwa trading company ama maybe hata manufacturer nakwambia the more you buy the cheaper it gets. Okay, so mwenye aliweza kununua mingi in bulk bei yake iko cheap kiasi. Are we together on this? That is number one. Number two, you also realize something else. Nowadays we have people who are buying things from China which are half processed and then wanakuja kumalizia production here in Kenya. Those kind of people wataweza kuuza hiyo product at a very low price. They will be able to sell that product at a very low price. So you need whatever item you need to import, angalia kama iko locally, angalia bei yao, compare the prices, do a very good thorough market research. Okay, finally the other thing is wewe maybe unapatanga supplier wako Alibaba, unaenda 1680.com ama kwingineko, I don't know, whichever place that you get your suppliers. But sometimes you realize kuna watu wanajuanga mashimo za China, wanaendea vitu na bei ingine tamu hapo. Wewe unaendea the same product but unaona yani bei wanakugonga. Tuseme kama ni kama doll shoes which are very common. Unaona mpaka ni kama hii make sense. Okay, so but this one should not discourage you. That's why I always, if you go on import, try to get a very unique item. Hata ukikuja ucharaza watu times 3, ukikuja wacharaza times 3, no one will complain. Juu hata ashinde azunguke wapi, aende Jumia, aende sijui wapi, aende wherever, hata pata your product. Always go for a unique item. You'll be able to maintain that competitive advantage. Guys, kama umefika your place, thank you so much for watching this video and I do salute you. Make sure you like our video and subscribe to our channel. And guys, in our today's Mandarin corner or in our today's Chinese corner, I want to teach you how to say thank you. How do you say thank you in Chinese? You say 谢谢, 谢谢. So next time you are talking with a native Chinese speaker and they do something nice to you, you can always say 谢谢. Zaijian, goodbye and see you on the next one.